Welcome to Printerland. Haha, Printerland. Nice new printer. Howdy there, YouTubesies. YouTubie land. It's FR Texan / Mr. Old Man / whoever the heck you want me to be. Man here. Yeah. We have ourselves a nice video for you, lovely people. As I come to you, the room probably looks nice and washed out because, you know, I did a little test before this and I looked like the whole room was white, which is nice. It's all washed out and white, and I'm probably missing the top of my head. But it doesn't really matter, because, you know, I don't use that part of my head anyway. I don't use any part of my head, but, you know. Funny stuff. Oh, I forgot my coffee. I already had coffee today, but the rest of it's upstairs, and I'm not going to run up there and get it, because I'm lazy. Yeah, it's, I is AMR lazy. I is AMR lazy. Amazar lazy. Amazoni. Yes. Anyway. Like I need any more coffee right now. I'm already caffeinated up enough, so, you know, that's fine. It's been a while since I've done a video, like, freestyle like this. Just freestyle, you know. No structure to it whatsoever. By a while, I mean, let's see. When was the last time I uploaded a video? If it'll tell me in here. When was my last... Well, I know I uploaded a video on Flame Anodized and Titanium, which was fun. But... Come on. What's the last video before it? This is why you have an iPhone with YouTubes. My channel. Oh, driving vlog. That was stupid. I should probably the BEM wireless mini Bluetooth. Well, that was 3 months ago. So the last time I did a good, honest YouTube video was like 3 months ago. Oh, by the way, look at. Hang on a second. Let me clean this screen off. Awesome wallpaper. That is how you do wallpaper, right, son? I love rabbits. Bunny rabbits. Not real bunny rabbits, but I like evil ones. Like, you know, from Pandora Hearts, Bloody Rabbit. If you've never heard that song, look it up. That is on my list of top 10 songs, number 1. And it will always be number 1, no matter what anybody says, because I love that song so much. Anyway, oh yeah, and on top of that, do I have my top 10 list on here? I can't remember. Let's see here. Music from everybody. Yeah. Playlist top 10. All right. Here's my top 10 music from bottom to top. We have Kiri from Monroe, or Kiri. It's the intro to Ergo Proxy. That's number 10. Number 9. I'm not going to say numbers after this because I'm going to get lost partway. Dragon Rider from Two Steps from Hell. Next one, Amazing Grace from Globus. Breathe Today by Flyleaf. Aria from Calafina. World on Fire by Less Friction. Blow Me Away from Baking Benjamin. Baking Cookies with Benjamin. Breaking Benjamin from Halo 2. End of All Hope from Nightwish. Bring Me to Life by Evanescence. And number 1 is Bloody Rabbit from Yuki Kadra, or by Yuki Kadra, from the Pandora Hearts soundtrack, which I ended up buying, which is over there somewhere. I'm not going to ruffle through all my CDs. But, which is awesome. I think it's awesome. What was I going to say? I just lost it. But yeah, Bloody Rabbit's awesome, so listen to that. And number 2 song, Bring Me to Life from Evanescence. That was like one of the first songs I remember or I can recall hearing. I just love it. I've been listening to a lot of Evanescence lately. I used to be one where I think I made a video on this, like my taste in music, where I was saying, oh, you know, sometimes I don't like all of an artist. You know, normally I don't like an artist per se, but I like certain songs that they do. I kind of changed my opinion on that, where now I'm trying to listen to entire albums from an artist. Like, you know, instead of choosing, oh, well, I like this song by Evanescence, but the rest of them suck. You know, it's like I'll listen to an entire Evanescence album, and, you know, just on shuffle, and listen to songs I never really would pay much attention to before. And I'm actually finding that is better than just selecting songs, because you can get more of a feel for what the artist is, or the singer, and realize that, oh, I just realized there's shelf. I realized the shelf right above the camera is Boeing, because we have not a Boeing airplane, but we have a fax machine. Not that anybody knows what a fax machine is anymore. A fax machine, a computer, a printer, a PlayStation 1, and a bunch of controllers on a shelf. And it's going like this. And sooner or later it's going to fall. I'm like, what the F? But anyway, But yeah, so I'm trying to listen to full albums now, not just individual, like, you know, pick songs from... I mean, obviously you can have your favorite songs from an album, but I'm trying just to listen to the entire album on repeat. But yeah, Evanescence, the Open Door, Fallen, and their self-titled album. Those are the three Evanescence albums I got. I think they made live album. I don't normally like live stuff that much. I mean, unless it's like, I'm watching a concert on YouTube, which I do because I don't go to concerts. I watch them on YouTube. But those are three main albums. I like Fallen. Fallen's really good. Lots of good songs in there. Something I never liked before. Now I do. Imaginary, I love that one. Imaginary, Bring Me to Life, Going Under, My Immortal. I like the band version of that, but the original's good too, because the band version, I guess, was supposed to be original. And then Sweet Sacrifice from The Open Door. That one's really good. And then I never used to like their self-titled album that much, but now I'm actually finding that, there's lots of songs in it that are good. But anywho, I was gonna make my top 10 albums where I could listen to any song on the album. Where I liked every song from the album. And the couple that made the cut was, I'm still arranging my list, but I know Less Friction was on there because any of Less Friction songs are good. They just are. Period. But Less Friction made the cut. I am recording, right? Let me check. Pardon me. There's my time take. There we go. I said to make sure I was recording. I hate when I do videos and it's like, guess what? You were recording, Chuck. It's like the camera's like, but so Less Friction made the cut. Globus, Break from This World made the cut. Both, or I can't remember if I put them on the list, but I know Icon for Hire, self-titled album, and Icon for Hire scripted. Both of those would make the cut. What else was there? Can't remember what other. I thought there was another album. Yeah, those mean four. Less Friction, Less Friction. Globus, Break from This World, Icon for Hire, and Icon for Hire scripted. I'll make the cut. I thought there was one more. Maybe it was. I think it might have been Whip Temptation, The Unforgiven, which is an awesome album. Oh, and how could I forget Whip Temptation, Hydra? How'd that not make the cut? It did. I just forgot to say it. But yeah, Hydra. Whip Temptation is probably my favorite band. Where normally I'm not like, I like this band, but sometimes it's like, I like an album from the band, but the rest of the stuff, because some bands or stuff varies. But Whip Temptation would have to be my favorite band because I have I'm just looking at my stack of discs. I can see. Let's see one. No, we got Whip Temptation, Heart of Everything, Hydra, Mother Earth, and The Silent Force, all in one stack. I know there's one or two more. I'm forgetting an album or so, but The Unforgiven is a really, really solid album. But Hydra probably more. They got a lot of duets on Hydra, but I think they actually work pretty good. Dangerous is just awesome. And then you got And We Run, which is okay. Normally I don't like rap, but it fits. And then you have What About Us, or Paradise, whichever you want to call it, with Tajar from Nightwish, which probably ticks off a bunch of Nightwish fans and Whip Temptation fans because, you can't put her in the same song with Sharon. Sharon is her name, right? Yeah. It's like, yeah, but you can, and it's awesome. I think it's awesome. I'm not a fanboy or anything because most people are like, and see, that's the thing I don't like about Nightwish fans because at first you had Tajar. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. Tarja. I think Tarja, not Tajar. I know I was watching an interview with her and she's like, I know one gets my name right. I'm like, okay, neither do I. But Tarja. Then you had, I can't remember the second singer, but now you have Floor, which I know some people are like, Tarja was the best Nightwish singer. They should have just kept her. I'm like, well, you do have to realize, because they're like, the modern stuff is, Nightwish's new stuff isn't good. Well, I personally think that Floor is better. I mean, I like Floor a little bit more than Tarja, but just my opinion. I've never really been a hardcore Nightwish fan. I've listened to stuff on and off, but not saying that Tarja is bad. I mean, she got a great voice, but Floor just seems to have a little more range. I'm sorry, but so that's my musical rant. How far are we into the video? How do you like that? Citizen Nighthawk. Yes, I got it right. I always want to call it the Skyhawk. The Skyhawk is a big fat thing that the Blue Angels pilots. Fly guys. That's what they were. Like, we're gonna have Blue Angel special edition. I don't know. Who knows? But the Nighthawk is an awesome watch. I think it is extremely distinct in its look, and I can't remember how long ago I got this one. It was like almost $300 or so, but well worth it. I mean, you got Eco Drive. You got a very sharp looking watch. it's sporty, but yet it's classic enough. I mean, it's for me, it's just a perfect blend of everything. You know, even I want to get my hands on a Rolex sometime, or like a high-end Swiss watch, like a Tag Heuer or an Omega or Rolex, just to have one. But I don't know if it would beat the Skyhawk, just because the Skyhawk is kind of an all-around. I hate my glasses. I need better glasses. But the Skyhawk is just kind of an all-around. It fits with anything. You know, I can wear a suit. I can wear it with jeans. I can wear. I mean, because it's kind of neutral in every category. I mean, it's sporty. It's tactical. It's everything that you want in a watch. Buy a Citizen Nighthawk. Spend more money with Mr. Man. And why you gotta spend? All right, here we'll just show a bunch of random stuff. Meritech, AAA. Woo! There goes my camera lens. Hi. Meritech, I think this is revision 3, was it? This is a medium, low, high version. This is a copper. Getting a very, very nice patina on it. I just love copper. I gotta find a copper knife. Although copper and carbon fiber goes together good, because right now my knife of choice is Spyderco Sage 1. Not anything super mean tactical. I'm trying to go away from tactical knives, because, you know, I think it's good to get away from them. It's almost 2 o'clock. 5 to 2. Just the stigma around them, it freaks too many people out. And it's like, I'm not carrying a knife to freak people out, not really even for self-defense at all. Because, I mean, I know some people are like, well, carry a big knife around for self-defense to kill people. It's like, no. You got more of a chance of hurting yourself with a knife. You're going to hurt yourself with a knife if you try to use it for self-defense. Because, like, once you think about it, let's say, I'm trying to think of a good way to put this. Like, when you pull a knife out, it's not like a gun where you got to pull a trigger and then it becomes dangerous. You know, a gun is inanimate, just sitting there. You know, you pull a trigger, boom, it goes off. But if you don't pull a trigger, the gun can get thrown around. You know, it's not going to hurt anybody. Now, a knife, when it's open, then you run to the issue where now you have the sharp blade where you touch it and you get cut. So, if you're in a fight with a guy, you're going to slash yourself up. He's going to get slashed up. It's not going to be pretty. You could end up hurting yourself more. It might do you more harm than good. So, you got people that are like, I'm going to carry a knife and just stab somebody. Get away from that mentality. You're going to end up hurting yourself. And especially during a stressful situation like that, it's better just to use your hands. I'm not saying don't carry stuff for self-defense, you know, if you want to carry a firearm or, you know, whatever. But get away from this mentality of I'm going to use a knife for self-defense. Not a good idea. You're probably going to cause yourself more harm than good. Personally, I think the best self-defense item, I can get it out, one of these Bic crystals. Classic, just, you can get it in anywhere, basically. They're dirt cheap. If you have to, you can use it as a striking device. I mean, it's a pen. This isn't going to get you in trouble in a court of law, let's say. You know, if you had to defend yourself with this. It's like, why'd you stab a guy with a pen? You know, it's almost like, let's say, you know, you carry around, you know, 8-inch tactical fixed blade or folder, like the Cold Steel Espada or whatever, you know, if it's legal in your area. And it's like, okay, you know, a jury's looking at you like, why'd you stab the guy with this? You know, why were you carrying around such a big knife? It's like, for utility, you're not going to be able to fall back on utility, you know, carrying around a knife that big. It's like, sorry, Charlie, that's too big. You know, that's not a utility knife. Now, something like the Sage, let's say, heaven forbid, you did have to use this in a self-defense scenario. You know, theory, I would not be my first choice. But as a last ditch, he's going to kill you, or you know, it's either him or you, and you had to use this. It's not going to come off as, oh, it's a scary tactical knife. I mean, sure, it's one-handed, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's a little more neutral of a knife. The carbon fiber makes it look a little more dressy. I don't think this would freak most people out as would a extra large Espada. You know, most jury, and this is just in theory, you know, if you did end up getting on a jury and it wasn't a clear case, you know, if something came up in question, you know, let's say, it would be harder to explain away a Cold Steel Espada or a giant tactical Black Tanto fixed blade than it would be a smaller knife like the Spyderco Sage 1, like one of the Delicas. I'm not saying that you can't carry around the other knives, it's just I wouldn't have the mindset of falling on it as your first line of defense, you know. This is all in theory. If something does happen, most people are going to go through their lives and not even... Man, I'm way off topic here. I didn't even start what this video is about. But still, anyway, so a jury might be like, okay, why are you carrying around that knife, you know? And, you know, it's like you got a huge knife, or even any knife, you know, why'd you need a folder? You know, I mean, some people are stupid like that. Well, utility, obviously. Knives are just made for killing people, right? No, they're made for cutting stuff. people take a tool and implement it. I mean, you can use a hammer. A hammer's more effective than a knife. You know, one hit from a hammer probably do more damage than a knife. But I'm way off topic. But anyway, so carrying around a pen, a Drew's not gonna be like, oh, why'd you have a pen on you? Pens are dangerous. These are it's a stupid pen. I mean, not just the big pens, but you know, any pen. I mean, I think they make good improvised tools. You can carry them anywhere. I mean, they're legal. I mean, you can use your fist. It's like, what are you gonna do? Get rid of your fist? Anyway, I'm getting on a whole rant like that. But, or, taking my back pocket of junk. Another one that actually be better if you just want impact-wise, because, you know, one of the big ones, they got a sharp point. I mean, they can be lethal. I mean, people have got killed by pens before. That's why they don't want them in prisons, in jails, stuff like that. A Sharpie is also another good device. More of a Tributon. You know, you can carry a Sharpie anywhere. It's like, why are you carrying a Sharpie? Honestly, seriously, you're asking me that question? Like, you know, if someone asks you why, and see, I also say stay away from tactical pens because, sure, they're metal, they're going to be, you know, sturdier. Well, if you need a metal pen, you can find, if you really need a pen that's made out of metal, look at, like, Matthew Martin pens, you know, if you want a high-end pen, like Matthew Martin. There's some high-end pen manufacturers that make metal pens, but they're not really sold as tactical. You know, they don't have Smith & Wesson and Uzi on the side, like Benchmade, this is a self-defense pen that got this crown where you can use it like a DNA scraper. I think it was an Uzi pen that said like DNA scraper. I'm like, yeah, right. But a Sharpie, you know, same sort of deal. Sure, it's not made out of metal, but it's not really going to break on you. I mean, under stress, you know, they cost like, I don't know, it's like $2 for a pack of 2 or something. You know, the big crystals, they might snap if you hit hard enough, but you get a stainless steel Sharpie. There you go. They're only like $10 maybe at the most. I don't know what they are, but I think those are refillable too. So you got options, and neither of them are going to get you in trouble. Now, of course, if you go out and you grab a pen and you just start going at random people, it's like, yeah, obviously, you know, that's assault. But as per se defense, this isn't going to get you in trouble with anybody. And if it does, you got a moronic jury and the judge. I'm sorry. It's just that simple. But anyway, now that we're off that topic, I don't even know how I got started on that. Geez. Or, what else do I got in my back pocket? Holy cow. My tie's coming down on this. Go fish water. Water. Drink. Stupid. That's my pen. I'm trying to retie my little back knot. I'm not a paracord tire at all. Per se. I like saying per se now. Actually, I just started saying it today. Like, as I started making this video. Well, not to keep this in here. This is a great little thing, what do you call it? What's this? Tenkai pry bar I carry. It's great. I like it actually for slicing tape. The corners on here are perfect. If you don't want to pull out a knife, you can just pull out your little pry bar and just, you know, unzip the tape that way. And we're gonna need that. Even though I'm a knife guy, I keep my knives kind of nice and shiny. I don't like gunking up my expensive knives with tape. Even though you can clean it, and it's like, yeah, they're made for it. Okay, whatever. Oh yeah. Here's what a wussy would tell you to carry. It's like, oh, we'll scare the guy off the lighter. All right. Anyway, so now that we're done with that, I wonder how long this video is. Let's see. Holy freakamoly, we're up to 18 minutes already? Jeez. Buddy da doo hoo. I should probably just change what I was going to do in this video and just call this self-defense with Mr. Old Man, what not to do and what to do. Even though that's not what it is. So, on my days off now, since I'm working again, which is good, because I had a couple months off, because I quit my old job. Like I said that in my driving vlog, which you never watched, but anyway, I quit my old job and got a new job, which is better, making a little bit less, but it's just kind of temporary right now, because I got something else I want to do. I'm working towards something else here. But it's a lot less stressful. I mean, like, a lot less stressful. So, on my days off, I can actually enjoy them. I don't have to worry about going into work the next day. But I have been finding trash to buy on my days off. Obviously. So, I went into my local Meijers, which you probably don't have Meijers around you, and I found myself 2 ticket nights on clearance. I don't even know, Brave Wolf and Ventureless, whatever. I don't know, who knows. Found these 2 guys. I was like, okay, more YouTube videos. They're only like $6 a piece, which is good. The Valorn, I believe was his name that I reviewed last time. on my Tekken Night, which is one of my favorite videos to watch because I watch my old YouTube videos. He was like more than both of these guys combined. I think it was like $15, and I found these guys at like $6. Yeah, I'm buying them. So I bought them, and I was gonna make a video on them. And then I went to Toys R Us the other day, and I actually went there to get a birthday present for my brother, and I didn't find it. I got distracted. That's my new catchphrase. I got distracted. And I was like, oh, I'm going to walk down the Mega Bloks aisle. And in the Mega Bloks aisle, they have Tekken Nights. And guess what? 2 more Tekken Nights, because they were on clearance too. These guys are on clearance everywhere. Who knows why. But, so I picked these 2 guys up because I think they were the only 2 that I didn't have. I know nothing about Tekken Nights, really. But I love to look at them, and this is a guy, Tekken Titan Tributon, that I'm actually going to review today. Because he reminds me of, I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's one of the robots from Super Robot Taisen games. All these guys look like either a mix between Custom Robos and Super Robot Taisen and Gundam, which is just awesome. Me being my little nerd self that I am, which I had a chance to walk in an anime store today at a mall, which is brand new. Went up there with my brother, and I was like, I'm not gonna walk in there because I don't like being connected with the nerd kind of culture. It's just not me. But anyway, so we can get into this guy now. I don't know the best way to do this because I don't have like anywhere to set this stuff down so you can actually see it. So I guess we'll scoot up here, scoot the camera back, and then just pour all the garbage out here and see how it goes. So, yeah, blow the tape off there. All right. See, this should work. If I drop pieces into the printer, this will suck on this prime. But all right. So, we got our instructions, which isn't that complex. So, we'll open up these bags of parts. There we go. I'm just going to leave the bags probably down here and just put it together. I'll try to get it. So now these guys are actually cubes. They come like all folded up. And I guess the idea is, I mean, I know there's a show of these guys, but they're cubes and they unfold somehow. And, let's see, let me see here. I should probably be looking at the instructions as we do this, but it can't be that complicated because I've already done one of these guys. Oh, I just ripped the ball joint off him. That's why they're ball joints. And I'm actually fairly impressed with these guys. Dang it. Unsplit. Splitimus Prime. Yeah, these guys are all kind of the same. And they remind me of Custom Robos as they're kind of a... I don't even need the instructions for this. Just look at the picture. I'm not stupid! Yeah, I'm going to skip past the whole transformation because I can figure this out myself. They kind of remind me of Custom Robos in the fact that they're just kind of, basic bots, and then you get to put all your equipment on them. You see, just kind of... That's basically what your guy's going to look like. But then, we have all sorts of fun armor to put on him. So, we are going to find the plate. Probably not in here. Oh my god, I found it! Oh my god! Which, I mean, I think these guys are awesome. I mean, at least, well, the Valorn guy that I got, and I really like him. Not that I play with these guys. Come on, dang it. We got that piece on. 2 flat pieces. And these obviously are Lego knockoffs, at least as far as the whole building system goes. There's the power sign here. Let's pull these guys out so I can actually see the pieces. Throw the trash out! Woo! Epic zoom! Hallelujah! Roll, you button. Alright. So I need to find me shelf 2 of these flats. But, I've been a fan, I guess you could say, of Legos. I always like building with them. Obviously not a giant Lego nutcase like some people are. But these guys obviously are based off Legos as far as the building system. Oh, I could have pushed that in. As far as the building system goes. But
that's fine because they seem to do it pretty decently. Let's see, how's it going on? I'm getting stumped by a stupid kid's toy. I think it goes in 7. But, I mean, these guys actually seem pretty decent as far as the tolerances are. I had a knockoff Lego set, a little while ago. And by a little while ago, I mean when I was going to an eye doctor's that don't exist no more. Come on, what piece am I looking for? Oh, stupid. What the beep? Oh, I found it. And it was, I believe, Best Luck was the brand. Kinda, oh, this is the wrong piece. Oh my god, I can't be this stupid. I am the stupid. It's the same piece. You just got it printed weird. Yeah, it is the same piece. I like that set because it was like a military plane, camouflage. I'm sure I still got it somewhere. But the only problem with that was it seemed like, come on. It seemed as if the tolerances weren't that hot on that. They were a little bit lacking as far as the strength that the pieces hold themselves on with. But the Tika Knights, I believe they're made by, is it Lonix? Lonix. I believe that's the brand that makes them. They actually seem pretty decent as far as their tolerances go. I'm almost on par with Legos, and I haven't tried to see if the Tika Knights are compatible with Legos. I believe on their box they tout them as like compatible with other building systems. So I'm guessing like they're referring to Mega Bloks or like Mega Bloks or obviously Lego they're referring to. But I'm sure they would be compatible because they seem like the same size and the tolerances I believe would match up, and I can do a test. I'm not going to right now, but because I don't have any Legos around, I don't believe. I don't just have Legos laying around, but oh dang it, I heard him. I'm starting to take shape. These guys, they are simple because obviously they're made for kids like me, but they're simple, but in a way that's okay because they each have a uniqueness about them, and I think they're cool. I'm kind of glad I ran across them. Every now and then. Oh wait. Oh okay. Something else goes sometime. Every now and then you run across stuff that is like, oh, that's cool. Normally I'm not one to get into off-brand stuff, but these guys actually are pretty cool. So I can see myself tracking a bunch of these guys down on eBay. Like I need something else to drain my bank account. Here's his head. You see him. Awesome head. It reminds me of something. Like I said, either some guy from Super Robot Taisen or Custom Robo, but he's just awesomeness. Oh, and plus, the thing about these guys, I've been a fan of SD Gundams, or just Gundams in general. These guys are also that SD kind of shape-ish look, so that lends itself to be appealing to me. I lost a piece now. Alrighty, these go on the back like show. It's almost how normally in the West, we are in the West, right? In the West, it seems like we don't tend to get too many robot like movies and TV shows and stuff. They tend to get a lot of that over in Japan, unfortunately for us. But every now and then you'll have stuff like this that does come over, and in all respects, Tika Knights may have started in Japan. I honestly don't know. And I honestly don't really care. But let's see, where are we supposed to be? Where are we going here? Where are we going? Where? Oh, well, that's the wrong step. It's like I see what they want. I just am not doing what they want. But then you get stuff like Tika Knights over here or Pacific Rim, which is awesome. It's like Seriously, you guys made a movie with giant robots killing giant aliens. I don't care if people hate that movie. I love it. Pacific Rim is awesome. I don't know if they make a Pacific Rim 2, how good it would be. But, you know, you never know until you see it. But so we tend not to get too many robots or mechs over on this. I just made his backpack with little floppy wings. They can move. Yay! But every now and then we do get a break and get Tiki Knights. I know you can buy Gundams over here and you can order them, but they are still inherently Japanese. So, alright, now, here's his weapon. He got a little bow and arrow. It's a little block. Now let's see if we can do this. It's supposed to fold out, like so. And then, I believe there's little pieces inside here that are supposed to fold out. But this may be challenging, because I am mildly stupid. Oh wait, unless... What are we looking at? Oh. That comes out. Folds around, looks like. Maybe. I think. Oh, okay, I think I get what they're doing with this. I just have to get something in there. Pry out these pieces. That's the thing, I guess these guys, you know, are supposed to transform kind of into things. Transformers! May you be in disguise. Did I get it right? Let me see, I just gotta compare. Oh, let's rotate. Forward. Yeah, I think so. It's kind of cool. They got their own unique weapon. And they'll transform. I mean, how much of this I'd really, you know, transform this weapon and give it to another guy. It's like, yeah, but it's cool. This guy's weapon of choice is a bow and arrow. A bow and arrow. A boony arrow. I got a shield. I believe they all have like one weapon and a shield, which is cool. Except the dog guy. I don't know anything about him. Oh, it reminds me of what's that guy from? Well, there's the guy from Metal Gear Rising, or Friender from Casher and Sins. If you have not watched Casher and Sins, shame on you. If you have, you understand that it is not, well, it's not necessarily the best anime, but I like it just because of, you know, some of the themes. They deal a lot with, lots with dying, you know, themes of death, which is just peachy for an anime, right? But, you know, like eventually you're going to die, and then the one guy's immortal, and he kind of wants to die, and I think, I haven't watched it for a little bit, but a little dry and boring if you just like pure action, but not that bad of an anime, actually. So let's see. Shit's going to go on like so, I think, like so, yes we are. I think it's going all the way back. Nope, hang on a second. What did I do? Give me just half a second. Squeaky chair. Yeah, for some reason this, I think I done something wrong. This chair is squeaking obnoxiously. Reference pick. Just because the shield doesn't seem to want to be going on correctamundo-ly, but I think it's just because it was armor, it's just tight. We'll call it a day. So, there he be, in all of his bow and arrow and this glory. I think he's pretty cool. These guys, I don't know how sturdy they would be to play with, but
So I can give you a little shot. See, I don't know if this is gonna focus for you. Maybe. But with a 360 here, it's a bow and arrow because I can't look through the viewfinder the other way. So got this little pack with movable wings, and I only have one hand, so I can't do anything. So the shield, for some reason, I don't know if you can snap up farther or what, but looks fine how it is. So I think it's cool. I always like little SD guys. Transparent stuff is cool. You're gonna shoot you with this big arrow. Oh no, they're so nice. Like I said, his head. I really like the look of his head. Really, really cool design. There, he's massive. But I think he's cool. Oops. Tekken Knights, if you see him, they're worth picking up. I don't know how much longer they're going to be in stores because, like I said, I've been seeing them on clearance everywhere. So I think it was I was in Walmart and they had them full price, but every other place I went, I've seen them on clearance. So if you want them, I say pick them up now. You may have trouble finding them later. I'm sure you can find them on eBay, but they are awesome. And these guys, obviously, I'll put them in other videos because I'm not gonna do a super long video right now, just because too long already. It's almost up to 40 minutes. But yeah, and before we go, we'll give you a shot at my CDs. Yeah, see, look at Ashes Remain, Icon for Hire, Inception, Thrice, Vicious, The Best of Red, The Best of Blue, California, Consolation. See, I buy weird Japanese music. Two Steps from Hell, Miracles, Evanescence by Evanescence. You have Made in Hong Kong by Nightwish, which I got for The Escapist. Whip in Temptation, The Heart of Everything. Whip in Temptation, Hydra. Whip in Temptation, Mother Earth. You can tell I Whip in Temptation. Adele 21, just for Set Fire to the Rain. Magic Dragons, Night Visions, Two Steps from Hell, Archangel, Whip in Temptation, Sound Force, and Two Steps from Hell, Invincible. And then if we cover this up so I don't show you any random stuff around my room here, just in case there's like stuff written down. Boom! Other side of our CD collection, we have, what's that? I can't read through the viewfinder. Oh, and it was Forms Most Beautiful by Nightwish, and we have Icon for Hire Upside Down. Then we have The Unforgiven, Dragon Force, Valley of the Damned. We have Fragments of Legends from Valentina West, Flyleaf, Halo 2 soundtrack, Evanescence Fallen, Lindsay Sterling. Oh, I can't read upside down. Which one is that? It's just Lindsay Sterling, I guess. Nightwish Century Child, Two Steps from Hell. What the heck? Classics Volume 1. Buzzworks by Zombie. Influx, I'm getting tired now. Xandra from Neverwill's End. Best of Bond. Nemesis, The Quiet Resistance. Adele Skyfall. I think that's 72 something. I can't remember. By Global Communication. Two Steps from Hell, Skyworld. And Thomas Bergerstein, Illusions. And then you got more garbage down here. Got 1,000 Foot Crutch. That's the remixes, I believe. There's too much stuff. I'm not even going to bother going through all this. Anyway, you get to see my trashy desk here. Yeah. Oh, we do have the Resident Evil collection. Anyway, that's enough for today. We're going to pop back over here. Oh, yay! Back here. I'm only doing that because I'm not sure if I have addresses laying around anywhere. So, which I don't mind. Come into my house, you'll regret it. So, right now, a shot of this guy. Buy Tekken Knights if you like them. I think you'll be very pleased. They're a nice little shelf god. There you go. Have yourselves a Merry Christmas or a good day. It's not even Christmas, but.